Hello guys, today our team will present about Spotify. This is my group member. It includes Muhammad Ikmal bin Raipin, Ikmal Hakim bin Rosli, Manisha Azlin binti Ishaq, Kunjaje, lastly Amirul Ramadan bin Azmi. What is Spotify? Spotify is a digital music, podcast and video streaming service that gives a basic function such as playing music are totally free, but you can also choose to upgrade to Spotify Premium.
Thank you to our candidate, and my name is Manisha Azlin binti Ishaq, and here I want to talk about the media analysis for Spotify. And first I want to talk about the definition of Spotify. The Spotify definition is Spotify is a digital music, podcast, and a video streaming service that give you a million of song and others content from artists all over the world. Spotify was launched in 2008. For the first it was launched. The platform is used by on Spotify. Here I would like to talk about the media analysis for Spotify. First, the social features and platform integration are used by Spotify as a medium to grow up their marketing. As you can see in the graph that's showing you about a Spotify timeline. Spotify timeline for social features and platform integration compared to the inactive user with a paid subscriber, following from the 2009 to 2011. Let's say the platform is count in the form of percentage. From 2008 it was launched. I want to start from 2009. The social features and platform integration are used by Spotify is mobile apps, include Apple and Android. It was increased to 2% for the active user, and 0% for paid subscriber. This is because in 2009 and most of people are not using the smartphone, so they are not really know about Spotify. And next, in 2011, the platform are used by Spotify is US market entry. It was increased to 25% for an active user, and it was 10% for a paid subscriber. This is because there's a lot of people are using internet broadcast, so they're starting to knowing about Spotify. In 2011, they also use Facebook integration to as a marketing, and the social features and platform integration are growing up to the 60% for end user and active user, and it was 10% for paid subscriber. This is because of in 2011 a lot of people are starting using your Facebook, but they are not knowing about the paid subscriber. In the conclusion, the Spotify graph for user and for paid subscriber are going up from year to year. This is because of a lot of people are knowing about the Spotify, and in the conclusion, the Spotify graph are going up from year to year. This is because a lot of smartphone was launched, and a lot of people are using a smartphone from year to years, and Uh, they use Spotify because of Spotify is easy to use, especially for iPhone user. This is because they can use it for free. And that's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Iqmal bin Raipin, and today I will explain about demographics analysis in Spotify apps. Demographic analysis is a technique used to develop an understanding of the age, sex, and racial composition of a population and how it has changed over time through the basic demographic process of birth, death, and migration. Spotify popularity is undeniable, accumulating millions of premium subscribers worldwide each quarter and hundreds of millions of unique visitors to Spotify come every month. In the United States, Spotify is one of the most commonly used apps for listening to podcasts, and despite being in constant competition with Apple Music, remains remains a large part of US music listener life. A survey revealed that Spotify is also the preferred music streaming service among 18 to 29 years old, which may seem unremarkable given the data on Spotify user base, but serve as further evidence of Spotify's popularity among younger users. Whether Spotify growth will last forever and only time will tell, particularly particularly as Apple Music continues to put up a good fight and smaller but increasingly popular services such as Deezer begin to make their mark. But with the company recording a profit in earlier to 2019 for the first time since its inception, Spotify remains very much a market leader and firmly on the path to future success. As much 2018, Spotify user base was dominated by millennials with 29% of its user age 25 to 34 and 26% age between 18 and 24 years old. The streaming giant has permanently altered how consumers discover, engage with and share music, and according to a 2018 survey, Spotify reached almost half of 16 to 24 years old in the United States each week. That's all from me. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to Miss and my fellow friends. I'm Kunjati. Today I will discuss about the behavioral analysis of Spotify. The user behavioral analysis of Spotify are included device switch patterns and flavor content. Many users nowadays have Spotify installed on multiple devices, including desktops and mobile. The figure shows the device switch probability of our interest user groups. Firstly, we find that the Spotify user have strong initial to continue on both the most frequently used desktop and mobile device, but the initial on mobile device is considerably bigger than on the desktop device. Secondly, we found that the probability of continuing the next seasons on the most used desktop and mobile device decreased significantly as the total number of devices increased. Thirdly, we found that the probability of continuing on the same device is much lower for less used desktop, while it is as high for the least used mobile. Besides, the second of behavioral analysis is favorite time of a day. Favorite time is the time period of a day during which the largest fraction of a user's season occur. According to the figure, we can find that the favorite times of larger fraction of both desktop and mobile users spend between 12 hours. The most popular favorite time for mobile user is between 3 until 6 p.m., which is 3 hours earlier than the most popular favorite time of a desktop user, which is 6 until 9 p.m. We believe this because the Spotify user tend to use desktop rather than mobiles after they arrive home in the evening. That's all from me. I will pass the next slide to next person. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Ramadan bin Azmi and my number is 272766. Now, I will talk about Spotify competitive analysis. Spotify is digital music, podcast and video streaming service that give you access to millions of songs and other content from artists all over the world. Basic functions such as playing music are totally free, but you can also choose to upgrade to Spotify Premium either way. Spotify is available across a range of devices, including computer, phone, tablets, speaker, TVs and cars, and you can easily transition from one to another with Spotify Connect. If we list necessary assets and capability of Spotify, we can examine the biggest difference between the competitor of Spotify. First of all, the needs of music consumer has developed drastically since the growth of the internet, the popularity of smartphone and music streaming service. Previous time, people who love listening to music must use their television, radio or vinyl record to reach it. The other option was going to a concert, which is hard to access. But today, thanks to technology, almost every person has their smartphone and they can use digital music streaming service everywhere they go. But in the old times, people listened to music only when they were at their home, at their cars, or only in the concert area. Reaching anywhere the music easily is biggest power of the Spotify when we compare it to its rivals. Secondly, thanks to digital music streaming service, people can reach millions of music in 4 seconds. They can write whatever they like to the search bottom, then they can reach millions of songs. But in television, radio this is hard to do. They need to listen what the television and radio decides to play. Also, Spotify gives us to making some albums and share it to our friends via other social platform. Lastly, most of the digital music streaming service, especially Spotify, is available to using in different devices like television, computer and cars. This is an advantage to use it. Thanks to this, Spotify is giving broad service than its competitors. But if we rank the competitor according to their intensity, radio is much closer to Spotify according to its accessibility. People can reach radio via their cars and smartphone. Also, there are several channels, therefore people can reach so many songs, but they cannot decide what to listen. Is the difference from the Spotify. Then television follows radio because there are several channels, therefore several songs ready to listen when we compare it to vinyl records and concert. After that, vinyl record follow it, but nowadays it's costly to reach album and buying this equipment. We can add the concert the very last because it's also time consuming and people can listen only one singers the song. Thank you.
Based on the graph, we can conclude that 25 until 34 age are using Spotify for streaming. Also, we can see a comparison between Spotify and other apps. Spotify has a highest number of users, 25 million active based on table graph. We can say most people use Spotify because it is easy to use.